Hello, this is Marky with the Starfish Project, and today we're going to show you how to list your nonprofit events and fundraisers at the Starfish Project directory. This is part 4 of our video tutorial series, and if you haven't already watched parts 1, 2, and 3, you should follow the links in the description below. Parts 1, 2, and 3 will explain how the Starfish Project can be of benefit to you, as well as explain the steps for you to create a free advertising account and your own nonprofit landing page. So without any other delay, let's get started. We're assuming that you've already followed the previous videos and created a free advertising account at Starfish Project. So step 1 will be to navigate to the site, which is starfishproject21.org. That's starfishproject21.org. When you get to the site, you can see an example of what we mean by a listing for events and fundraisers. So let's say the web surfer has landed here and they want to check into events and fundraisers. So they would come down and select that category, and they could also select their location, and in this example we'll use Kansas. They would do a search, and then the Starfish directory will return a listing of events and fundraisers in Kansas, and you can see those stacked here. Here's an example of this one. There's a little bit of information and some social media links. Now they can dig deeper and they can click this, and it will take them to the actual landing page for that fundraiser or event. And this has a banner photo, and it has the name of the event, has a video, it has a flyer, it has a photo gallery here that they can scroll through. It's got a link to click to register, some information about the event. It's got social media pages that they can click and visit, and then it has the address of the event, phone, and the contact details with the phone number and the website, and then a handy little map here that they can use to navigate to the event. So this is basically what you would be creating with your login account. So we said the step 1 will be to go to Starfish Project, and then you're going to want to log in with the user account details that you created previously. Once you log in, you're going to land on your dashboard. And the first step is going to be go to Items and click on Add New. Here you're going to get a page that will allow you to create the landing page for your charity event or fundraiser. Now, the first thing I want to point out is the very first thing you want to do that's very critical is you want to choose this category, events and fundraisers. That way, when the people do a search for events and fundraisers on the map, on the home map, this will bring up your event or fundraiser because you've selected this category. The second thing is going to be the location. So we're assuming that you're in the United States, and let's just say for this example, your event is in Kansas. So you're going to want to select the United States, and you're going to want to select Kansas. Now back up here to the top, you have the title, and this would be the name of your fundraiser, whatever that might be. You would enter that here. This information is what appears right here, okay? Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter all of the information for your fundraiser event in this area. You can use these built-in things to bold, italic, create bullet lists, block quotes. You can embed links and so on and so forth. So to save time, I'm just simply going to copy and paste this information for the purposes of this tutorial. So now we've entered the information that will tell the people about the event. Now the excerpt here, you can ignore that. You can choose whether or not you allow comments on that event. So if you allow comments, there will be a box like this where people can log in and comment on the event. Before those comments will display, you'll have to review and approve them, and you have the option to approve or disapprove the comments that people would leave before they would actually display on your page. The next thing you can do is set the item image. The item image should actually be your logo. So if you look at this, let's go back to the home map here. This right here would be a logo or an item image. So what you're going to want to do here is click Set Item Image, and then you're going to upload or select. So in this case, what I'm going to do is drag and drop a sample logo right here. And we see that it's selected. So now we're going to come down here and click Set Featured Image. We've now set our featured image, which is actually the logo for our nonprofit. Then we come down and you'll see this SEO information. This is something that we're going to be discussing and covering in detail in a later video. Now we come down to the subtitle. You could call this a tagline or a subtitle, and what we recommend that you put here is the date of the event. So the subtitle, if you go back here, the subtitle is what you see right here, okay? And again, we recommend that you would use the date of your event so that when people do a search, they can quickly see what date the event is. So what you could do in here for the subtitle is say August 15th, 2017, or whatever that date is, okay? The next item is your item header. The item header is when they go to the landing page for your event, the item header is this large area up here. And you can have several options there. You can have a map, okay, that shows the location. You can have nothing at all, so that area is not there or removed. And then you can have an image. We recommend that you use an image because that it just adds, it's a better user experience if there's a nice descriptive photo there. So for the image, what you would do is select image like this, and then we're going to have to put the image in that we're going to use. So you'll select image, and we return back to the media library. We're going to click on Upload Files, and then here I've got a sample banner that we're going to drag and drop here. It uploads, and you see that it's selected. So now we've added a header image, which is a banner image for the top of this page. Now just come here and click Insert Image. Okay, now we've added our header image for the landing page. Now the next thing we want to do, and this is also very important, is we want to add the address of the event so that it will appear on the map and so that people can easily navigate to it with their smartphone or device. So what you're going to want to do is insert the address of the event here, whatever that might be, and make sure that you use a complete address with city, state, and zip code. Once you enter the address, you click the Find button like this. Google will go and find that location and create a map pin for that, and then that section's done. The next thing is a telephone. If for some reason you would like to include a contact telephone number so that people could call in if they have questions or whatever about the event, then you would enter that here. And you could just say whatever that phone number might be, you would enter that here. You can create additional phone numbers if necessary. So if there's more than one phone number, you could just click Add New Item, and you could add additional phone numbers here as needed. Now down to the email. If you want people to be able to respond to this event with questions or input with an email address, then you would enter that here. Something like that, whatever the email address would be. Here you can choose whether or not the email address would display. If you go back to the page, the email address displays right here. So they can click that and immediately send you an email from the page. You can also create a website address here. So the website address is here, so they can click this and actually go to the landing page that you put there. So what you would do here is you would enter the address, whatever that might be for your website or landing page, and here you can put whatever text you want to display. Something like this. And then this text will display, and then when they click it, they'll land here at whatever address you insert there. You can also put hours for the event. You can choose to turn those on or off. So you could say that the event is going to be Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., whatever those hours might be. You can also add a note for the hours, so you could say parking space whatever that might be, whatever kind of note you would want to add to the hours. The next thing is your social icons. You can choose to show them or not show them. Okay, so let's say we're going to show them. You can also choose if they open in a new window or not. We recommend that you leave that on so that they don't leave your landing page trying to visit your social media. To add social media icons, which will actually display on the page here, you see Facebook, Twitter, and so on and so forth, you can display those here. And what you would do here is go add new item, and you could say, let's add Facebook. And then here you would put the link to the Facebook, like that. You could add another one if you want. Oh, that went away. Let's put it back. Okay. Now let's add it. Oh, we've already added two. Okay, let's add another one. Let's add Twitter. Like this, whatever that link is. And then these will place the social media icons on the page, and those can be clicked, and then it will direct the user to those locations. Now, you don't have to use your main landing page for your Facebook. You can actually insert a link to a post that would be for that event. So you can put whatever link you want in here. It's up to you. The next thing is the gallery. You can turn the gallery on, or you can turn it off. The gallery is what you see here with these series of photos. So the user can scroll through these photos, or they can blow them up to a larger size, and they can just enjoy your photo gallery here. So if you would like to include a photo gallery, you do that right here. And what you're going to do is turn it on, and then we're going to add photo gallery items. So we're going to click Add New Item like this, and we're going to give it a title, and it would be whatever you want. Whatever that might be. And then we're going to go back and select an image, and we're going to upload. In this instance, for the tutorial, we're just going to put 2 photos in here. You could do more. It's completely up to you. So let's take this first one, and let's insert that. Okay, so now we've created 1 photo in the photo gallery. So let's add a second photo. And we're just going to call this one, the title, Photo 2. And let's go and insert a second image for the photo gallery. And there it is. Now bear in mind that you can insert, you can actually do none at all, or you can insert multiple images. You would just simply repeat this procedure. You would click Add New Item, give that photo a title, and then go to the media library and select it if it's already there. If it's not there, you would simply upload it and select it. So now we've created the photo gallery. The next thing is the features. The features show, okay, this one doesn't have features. Let's find some features to show you what those look like. There we go. The features are here, okay? So there's an icon, and when they scroll over it, it gives a bold title, and it gives some additional text. This also shows here, after they do the search, the features appear here, okay? And they can mouse over and see those details. So if we go back to add the features, of course we can turn those on or off. So let's say we're going to turn those on. And here we can add a new feature item. We can select an icon. Let's say we want a heart. Something like that, whatever that would be. something like that. We can add another item. So another feature item, let's say it would be a star. Give it a description. Okay, something like that. So whatever that would be, you get the idea. So you would give it an icon, you would give it a title, and then you would give it a description, and then those would then display. So at this point, we're literally completely finished here. And once again, I want to remind you to be sure and select the events and fundraisers category, and of course the location by USA and state. And basically we're done. So you can review this information and make sure that it's exactly what you want. And then finally what you're going to do is you're going to click this to submit it for review. Now bear in mind, when you create a landing page for an event or fundraiser, that has to be submitted for approval, and then admin will review that. And as long as everything's okay, then it will be published, and then it will then appear in the homepage search. If there's any issues with the submission, then we can get in touch with you and let you know, what we need to do to take care of that. So submit it for review, and then you can wait for it to be approved. Now bear in mind that you can always come back in here and edit this and resubmit it. Now anytime you edit this content, it's gonna go back into the loop to be reviewed before it will display again. Also bear in mind that once this has been approved and it's ready to go, then you can always pause this. So let's say you have a certain type of event that happens once a year. Let's say it's an Easter egg hunt or something like this. You can create this landing page and you can run it for the event, and then once the event's expired, you don't have to delete this. What you can do is change the status of it to draft, okay? And it will stay saved. And then the next year when it's time for the event again, you can go back in and edit the date and some other items, and then you can reuse it. So that way you don't have to redo everything every time if it's an event that you're going to do repeatedly. So basically that's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's how you will create your nonprofit landing page for fundraisers and events. And then those will be searchable in Starfish Project, and then we will also market those through search engines, organic SEO, and social media. So we appreciate and thank you for taking the time to watch, and we look forward to helping you help others.